only 4-4 this season I didn't win.
It's not even true.
That is true.
Never won a 4-4.
Yeah.
Money match for it right now.
Huh?
Money match for it right now.
Money match for it?
Yeah.
Money match for the right to actually like,
that boy's scared. That boy's scared. He's scared. He's scared. He's scared. Oh, what's up, Pen Smash? It's my favorite Donkey Kong, Pen Smash.
Hey, penis.
What's Bowser in Japanese?
Koopa. Oh my fucking god.
What's up, bro? Yo, Johnson, when you gonna read that shit right there?
What?
Ashita no Joe. Yo, has anyone in this chat read Ashita no Joe? Anyone? First person that says yes, Johnson will send you $5.
I'm not gonna be sending any money for shit.
Has anyone in this chat read Ashita no Joe?
I think we already established that I don't have
60,
the money to send
yeah,
to
Johnson
anybody.
is sending you his entire life savings. Drop your Cash App in chat. And the password to your Cash App in chat so we can send it to you.
I have a question. Let me mute the mic real quick.
Yo, Pen, that's a timeout.
Who?
Smash underscore. How many seconds? 10,000. There you go. There we go. Don't ever try me like that ever again in your life.
Going back on mute. Fucking
Teaser
dead.
classic. What did I say? Teaser classic. Teaser classic. Teaser classic. What did I say?
That actually is a teaser classic.
Oh wait, that ain't ChunkyKong. Hold up. Swap teams. There we go.
It
y'all.
is ChunkyKong. Oh.
There we go, y'all.
What the fuck? You have the score wrong.
Oh.
Check the score.
See, I saw teaser was on the right, so I clicked the one on the right.
Put in the right score, you dingus.
And then I went.
What the hell just happened? Oh, okay. That was a true combo, yes. Like that whole interaction was true.
Yeah, we call it the teaser classic.
And even if it wasn't conventionally true, you have to realize that this is on Donkey Kong. So like, yeah, that's a true as fuck combo.
Let's go teaser. Let's go teaser. Teaser, Jazzo, pleaser. What did you say? Yeah, I know y'all heard what Jazzo just.
Bro,
man, I'm getting off the couch, man. This man too son.
I'm going to literally. I'm gonna get a vasectomy. He's getting hit by these down Bs. Chat, I'm bored. No one's on mic with me, so I have no banter. Just the one weirdo on a mic, and teaser is dead as hell. I don't want to talk about Smash unless if it's about this game in which teaser is winning. Talk about how broken certain characters are. You know what? I will. I think we're focused on the wrong characters. I think that Pac-Man is a problem. I think that Inkling is underrated. Not a problem, but I think Inkling is actually a good character. A lot of people are on Copium saying, Inkling's not a good character. She's not getting the results that she used to get. That's because no one's playing them. I'm pretty sure if someone dedicated their time to playing Inkling, like, traveled as much as most players do, then we'll get like some big turnouts of an Inkling player in the US. But like, I think Martha's underrated too. He's kind of underrated, but he's not good either. Neighbors Club just told me to shut up in my ear. No, I just...
Were you actually mad? Against Ninja, were you actually mad?
I wasn't happy about it.
I didn't know if you were joking or you were actually mad.
Pac-Man is easy and also busted. Inkling's good as shit, but I'm biased because Inkling destroys the SS.
What's the score?
I'm not even just biased. Let me, real quick. It's 2-0 teaser. And like, don't get me wrong, like, Shotos, they do lose to Inklings, so I understand where my biases may come from, but I'm talking objectively that I think that Inkling is actually pretty good. Is Sora underrated? I think Sora is rated just fine. I thought he was underrated when he wasn't getting the results recently, and now Kameme just got fucking top 4? 3? I can't remember what he got. Sora is good. It's just that, again, like, Sora is very niche, so it's very hard to get, like, proper utility out of that character outside of the top players who really dedicates all the time to play him. I don't think he's top tier, though. I not only, like, associate top tier characters to how good that they are, but also to their ease of use, right? If Kazuya was easy as fuck to use, then I would actually say that he's like top 3, but he's not. So like, I think that he's definitely like top 10. Like, that's still top tier, still like relatively good. In a vacuum, Kazuya's like, you know, actual moves are fucking broken, but execution is the block for the character. The dead as hell. I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan too. I just couldn't get oh, what the fuck? Tried. Well, hear me out, Wispy, because like it goes hand in hand, but I feel like it's think of it like a scale, right? Ease of use and overall performance, right? And overall performance as a character. If one is too scaled to the left, one is too scaled to the right, or is dead in the middle? Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking about, right? Like that's what I think about when I think about all these top tier characters, right? I feel like that there's a lot of characters that kind of breaks the fundamental rule of just being like hard to play and just not fundamentally good, like Incineroar. Like Incineroar in terms of his kit is easy, but yes, it's mine. But in terms of playing neutral with that character, it's not easy. On top of that, with the amount of matches that he actually loses and what actually gatekeeps him, it's no wonder why he's not really good in the, like in the meta. Versus a character like, you know what? I think Pikachu's a very good good one. The reason why we don't see Pikachu as much because like people claim that Pikachu is really hard to play, which is fair game. Similar Kazi situation. Easy at what?
So once again, teaser be teasing.
I hate you. Anyways, if you were to talk about Sheik, I'd say okay, but she's not nearly as strong for the amount of effort you could put into Kazuya. Well, no, like of course not. That's not what I'm arguing though. That's why I say, like, you know, ease of use and bracket actual like performance of a character goes hand in hand, because what holds Sheik back, honestly, is that she lives and die by her playstyle, and like that's like a lot of these characters' problems. I also think that Isabelle is very underrated. I think she's underrated, but mid-tier at best. What do you think about Pit? Also mid-tier. Wait, is it the reset, by the way? Yeah, it's the reset. I just realized it's the fucking reset. I think there's nothing fundamentally shit about Pit, but at the same time, nothing fundamentally like, you know, too good about him. He's very easy to use. He's very linear. He has good options. He can choose to kill you off one move sometimes, whereas the other characters don't really ever get the choice. Not necessarily true, because number one overall consistency with the character, right? That's what holds Kazuya back from being a top 3 character. Number 2, people don't know this, but the more that you actually do end up damaging Kazuya, the more that his combos actually just do not work. Not to say that you should probably approach Kazuya to begin with to like just try to fish for combos to like to not work. But there's so much push and pull for Kazuya that honestly, the fact that he can't combo as easy with Rage, it kind of balances it out, in my honest opinion. But I understand that my bias is there. Like I can understand that. I'm talking about a lot, chat. First person to Riz Jaws gets $3. No one could ever Riz me. Doesn't have enough range to be good. Not necessarily true. It's like Pit does have like decent range, has a good projectile. I think that arrow is a really good projectile. Has a reflector, has a move that closes in and can kill. By the way, if ChunkyKong gets the grab or a side B, I think Teaser is dead! No way! So anyways, I think Pit has almost everything. He has good confirms. I think that his poking options on ground, his grounded poking options are not that great, but down till when it hits can confirm into Nair combos, into like whatever the hell the Pit wants to do. Edge guarding with the character is pretty good because of how long Nair actually lasts as well as fair. His burst range isn't great. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think that's what holds him back. Number one, like, his grounded options are really not that great for neutral. He's able to drift in and out with his jumps and doing his poking options with like back air and stuff like that. But I think that's it. I think that's his best poking option when he's trying to mix his opponent like movement wise. So when I mean that, when I say that Pit lives and dies by his playstyle, is he has to make so many different risks to get to get in. Kind of similar to Incineroar in a way. Incineroar has to like make so many different risks to actually be able to conventionally make so many like good. Have you seen his dash attack? His dash attack's okay. It's just okay. It's just okay. There's nothing really too broken about it. Yeah, not all burst ranges are created equal. Talk about Banjo? Ooh, that is a... Okay, you know what? Let's talk about Banjo. What is everyone's opinion on where Banjo is like in the meta? Like, do you guys think he's mid-tier? You guys think it's low-tier? A lot of people think that he's low-tier, but I digress. I think that Banjo is mid-tier, which is not bad. People thought that Banjo side B was broken. Well, it is. It is broken. But I think Banjo has a similar issue with Piranha Plant, that you have so many, you have like a good move stuck on a character that doesn't really complement it well. You have to set up no matter what to conventionally hit your side B, because it's very easy to react to side B coming out to be able to say, oh hey, I'm gonna guard that, I'm gonna stay away from that in general. So that element of surprise, once you know how to get through the reaction times with Banjo, just becomes obsolete for him, you know what I mean? His nair is only okay. His up air is both good and trash at the same time. His down air is not great. His forward air is okay. His poking options while grounded is pretty good. I will say this. Like, Banjo actually has some really good grounded pokes. Also has some really good neutral tools. Like has some really good setups off of neutral B. But that's all he can really do. Oof. Okay, I thought he didn't have a jump for a minute. Palu at least isn't cringe. Okay, now you're trolling. Palu can be very cringe, right? Every character in this game can be cringe, which I guess that's a good way of saying that no one is cringe. But Palu has her own set of cringe. Her advantage state is easy as shit, and you cannot argue with me on that one, right? Now look at me, I'm no better. I play Ken. His advantage state is actually really good and very easy for like in terms of that. But like at least Ken actually has to think a lot in neutral, compared to Palu just being able to space out her aerials, has a really good shield, and just God, man, that character is very easy. But not as easy as Game & Watch. Remember I was talking about ease of use of a character and how good a character does in general? Game & Watch. Game & Watch has like pretty much almost every tool that you will want out of a character, at least in the defense game. And on top of that is, in my opinion, the easiest character to use in the game. Now he's hard to master, but I can conventionally like have someone pick up Game & Watch and probably like hit them back up in 2 weeks. If they know how to play the defense, then they're pretty good. What's the set count, by the way? 1-1? 1-1? Alright. Have to make sure because like Roy is way easier. Okay, wait. People are saying that Roy is easier than Game & Watch. Okay, you're trolling.
Roy is easier.
No, that's not true. Roy is not easier than Game & Watch. Roy is easy, but he's not easier. Samus is easier than both of them? That is not true. Samus is actually pretty hard to play. Because not only do you have to like stick not only do you have to stick to your game plan for such a long time, which is also why playing Sonic is pretty hard. You have to also keep in mind that like, you know, like while Samus can box, like her jab is not really that great. Yes, she has up B to like get people off of him, but unlike Game & Watch, her up B does not really cover so much space. So you can easily just like, you know, just space around Samus's shield. That was a good parry. That's dead though. And not have to worry about that. No, I'm dead serious, Axel. Like, Samus is actually not easy. She has a simple game plan, but in terms of execution, I honestly think that Samus has it pretty hard.
That is easy as Ken.
Huh? What?
A character that is easy as Ken.
Ken is not easy.
Ken's the easiest Shoto I've ever.
Okay, Ken is like I have Neighbors Club right next to me saying that Ken is easy, and I know I'm pretty biased, but like honestly, no, it's not true. Ken is definitely not easy. Thank you, Axel. Terry is easy, which is kind of funny. Terry does take skill, but he's very easy.
So easy to FP with Terry.
No FGC is easy. Agreed. But like, I think Terry is the easiest out of all of them. has some really like simple confirms, has the best approaching options like in terms of burst range, has the best honestly like a top 2 comeback mechanic in this game. I think Go is top 2, only trailing behind Arsene by a little bit. He's not dead. He's not dead. He's not dead. It's Carlos. Ooh, I don't know about that Ryu placement though. Ryu is pretty hard to play. I mean, like, he has simpler options, yes. Like, he has a simpler moveset. But trying to box with Ryu and try to get them in a position to actually box you is nightmarish. Gotta be careful with those banana slammers, bro. Yeah, I'm calling it that, chat. I watched the show. I actually do think that Kazuya is not as hard as Ken. I'll explain why. Definitely best HGC. The more I'm thinking about it, is it really Kazuya though?
Almost over because I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Okay.
I'm hungry too.
All right, I'm ready to go home. I'm starving.
You have to. Listen.
1:45 in the morning.
Blame Shinji.
It's 1:45.
Blame fucking Shinji.
I know. I need to talk to Shinji, but you know what? He got to leave. He got to leave. You know what? He's probably eating right now. I'm so jealous.
I think Kazuya's top 10. Or does top 15 sound better? Like, let me think. Okay, so who is above Kazuya and who's below him? Is the question of the day. I honestly think what? You're right. No, it's 2-1.
For the reset?
He didn't report the score. So like we have to like keep it on grand finals.
Wait, is it done finals already?
Yes, this is grand final reset.
Already reset it?
This is reset it.
Okay.
Why do you think Kazuya is top 5? Let alone top 2? Wait, why do people actually think that Kazuya is top 2? Because that's actually not true.
Riddles. Just riddles. If riddles didn't exist, Kazuya would not be top 2.
I don't know why people actually believe that Kazuya is top 2, but that is not true. Think about it this way. This is why I can't say that Pikachu either is like top 3 or top 1, as Isam would like to put it, because literally, like what holds both Kazuya and Pikachu back is not only execution. It's also they also have to let me think. Like Pikachu has like very hard execution, and then on top of that, having to play neutral, even with T-Jolt. People say the T-Jolt is a free, like, neutral tool, but it really isn't. Because if you know that Pikachu is throwing out T-Jolt, then it's very easy just to position yourself to defend the following option. Which, if you know how to do that, then Pikachu becomes so much easier to fight, and it kind of makes what Pikachu had going for him, the mix-up game in doing T-Jolt into like Nair, like into back air, into forward air on shield. Ooh, okay. That was a good. That was good Nair. Kind of holds the character like a lot back, especially in the meta. I don't think Aegis is difficult. I think Aegis is like only slightly easier than like your most normal, like your most average Joe turns difficulty character. I don't think that she's brain dead easy, but she definitely does have a fuck neutral tool in the form of pretty much everything that Mithra does. Oof! I think he could go for the down air there. Wait, let me look back on this. If ChunkyKong wins this, okay, we got forward air. Zaire. No. Okay. No. He's dead. Oh!
No!